They've feasted at Magnolia Table, they've ridden the boats down to Brazos, and now they're ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Appalachian State's offense will take the first swing of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a man, it's Robertson. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Reads it, fires complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the catch. It's Cameron. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it on the run. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and
he's running in the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the owner.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Got a man. It's Jackson. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Back open in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. And the ball is intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Got it in the middle. It's Presley. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Presley. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Trying to burn this defensive back. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
7, App State 0.
One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
On to punt it away.
And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got his man quickly. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Back to the air one more time. Fires to the tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. To the air, it's Robertson. Gets it out quickly. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down.
At the 46-yard line. Brings up third down.
They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bears have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. Stopped after making the catch. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackle is made after the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Comes out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He's looking to throw it. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Wyoming. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Aguilar. He looks that one in nicely. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sideline, it's Horn. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They'll line up for a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And is knocked away, and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking deep. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the lone running back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're just about ready to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. With the catch, it's Roberts. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Throws to the wideout. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
2nd down.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented,